What is good, Ninja? OG over here from Player Essence, and welcome to another PE Nintendo Switch and gaming news video. Today, we have some awesome information for you guys, in addition to a little bit of a Retro Studios rant when it comes to a rumor. So let's go ahead and get right into it. And let's start out with that Retro Studios rant. So recently, there was this rumor that was spreading around to a couple different Nintendo sites here and there that Retro Studios, or at least someone was trying to claim that Retro Studios is working on something completely non-game related. And I kind of balked at this rumor, and I usually report on rumors. I'll talk about stuff unless it's absolutely insane to the point to where obviously someone is just trying to get a rise out of someone or just trying to kind of troll a little bit. And like I said, I've reported on multiple different rumors, but when you have actual like facts or information that completely denies what a rumor is saying, like completely denies what a rumor is saying, that's when I'm like, okay, I need to talk about this, and I'm probably not going to report on it in a traditional sense, because the rumor that was coming around, and shout outs to Direct Feed Games for also talking about this. Like when I saw the rumor, I was just like, whatever, but Direct Feed Games made a fantastic tweet about this whole rumor, and which was picked up in terms of the rumor that Retro Studios was working on something completely non-game related. Direct Feed Games had this to say on Twitter. Make sure you guys all go follow him, subscribe to his YouTube channel. And he said, an individual speculates and wonders what Retro Studios plans to be making. People see the tweet and report on speculation as fact and spread it as rumor. Everyone sees said report and false news spreads. The cycle of crazy never ceases to amaze. So basically what he's trying to say here is that whoever said this at first basically wasn't trying or had any actual information that Retro Studios was working on something non-game related, that it was more based on just speculation or really nothing at all in the first place. And when I said that there's direct information that like disputes this rumor, it's the fact that for the past 2 to 3 years, all Retro Studios has been doing is hiring game developers, have been hiring animators, have been hiring people who have worked with higher end engines, with HD graphics. That's what they've been doing for the past 2 to 3 years. And I've been reporting on this every single time Retro Studios comes out. I'll have a tweet or I'll talk about it in video. So they're recruiting all these different people to be working on something that has nothing to do with video games. I highly doubt it. And they're talking about the recruitments like in some of the stuff, like people who have worked on video games beforehand. So it's obviously a project that's talking about video games. So I don't feel that Retro Studios, even if they were working on something like that, they would still have a team, or they're big enough to where I know that they're probably working on a video game based on all the different hirings that they've been doing. Heck, even based on some of the old rumors we've heard when it comes to Retro Studios. Not that I believe all of those in terms of what they're working on, but I just don't feel that this rumor has any substance, and there's too much information that directly contradicts that right then and there, man. I just don't know. I just don't know about this one, but I just wanted to highlight what Direct Feed had to say and kind of give my own 2 cents on it, because a couple of you asked me about the whole rumor on Twitter, and I was just like, okay, like what is this? What is this? But hey, it is what it is. Obviously, I'm not hating on anybody who decided to put out a report or anything like that. Not mad or anything like that. I'm just letting you guys know, like, there's absolutely like no substance, at least at this point. Usually with a rumor, there might be nothing to where you can go off of, and people are just kind of speculating, or it's just kind of like, okay, whatever, this person heard this, they could be completely wrong, and a lot of times that they're wrong, but sometimes they're right, like the World Ends With You rumor. I mean, I talked about that last year at some point, and that turned out to be true in terms of the World Ends With You is coming back. For this one though, there's just too much evidence in terms of who Retro Studios has been hiring and what type of position they're looking to fill. There's just too much evidence that directly contradicts what this rumor was about. So yeah, it is what it is. But anyway, what do you guys think about this? What do you think Retro Studios is working on when it comes to video games? What would you want them to work on? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. All right, I'm moving to the next article here. Reggie says that Nintendo LABO isn't intended to be an answer to VR. So one thing that people kind of tried to make a correlation between was Nintendo in terms of their robot game that they have and how the kid puts on something over his eyes and VR. But the more that you actually look at the trailer and you kind of watch everything that LABO has to offer, you kind of realize that no, this has nothing to do with VR. And of course, Reggie echoed those same statements in a recent interview, saying this, quote, "It's not meant to be some sort of competitive answer to virtual reality. It's meant to be something totally unique, totally unexpected. We do believe that there will be experimentation that some of these communities will do on their own, and from our perspective, that's a good thing. At the core of everything we do, the goal is to make people smile." So that's pretty much what this LABO is all about. It's all about kind of hitting that core demographic and papercraft. It's more about like Boy Scouts, that type of deal. You know, like when you made boxes, like when you made stuff back in the day, but putting in some interactive software with that, being able to check the durability, check kind of like how you're doing with your frame by looking at it and how you can kind of adjust, being able to make certain things in them, play and interact with them, and also being able to interact with your family in a certain way to where like the dad or the mom can make this with their child, or friends can come together. This really has nothing to do with virtual reality, and Reggie Fils-Aimé had that to say here. I think Nintendo will jump into virtual reality when it makes sense, right? Like when it makes sense, they'll jump in. It's still not completely widespread at this point in terms of virtual reality. Sony's doing a good job as far as selling their virtual reality headsets, kinda. I mean, they have 70 million plus PS4s and around 2 million or 1 million something, 2 million VRs. Not a good ratio compared to PS4s, but they're still doing something when it comes to that. You have the Vive, you have other virtual reality headsets out there. So there's options for people who want it, and I think eventually Nintendo will jump in. But Labo has nothing to do with the whole virtual reality type of thing, and it's something completely different. And yeah, it made a lot of people smile based on the trailer. There was a lot of likes on there. I was kind of bewildered at first in terms of what it was, but when my daughter first saw it, she smiled and she was happy. She says, "Whoa, look at that." And she even said cardboard before I even said cardboard in our live reactions. I did a live reaction with my daughter and she was totally down for it. She watched it, then she dipped, but it was pretty cool just to see just them do something different. I think Labo's going to be successful, at least moderately. I mean, it could be a major success. It could be a moderate success. You know, I don't think it's going to flop completely. And if it does, you can just get rid of it. It's not like it's a super big integral part of the Nintendo Switch. It's just something that's extra. So what do you guys think about Labo not competing with VR? And do you feel that Nintendo's going to get into the VR game at some point in the next 5 years or so? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. All right, and moving into the final article here, we've got some nice gameplay footage of Granblue Fantasy Project RE Link. And this one is a direct rip from there. So the footage that we've had before has been kind of blurry a little bit, not direct feed, kind of based off the live stream. So we got a clearer picture here on this one. So Psy Games has released a 7-minute under development gameplay video of Granblue Fantasy Project RE Link, its upcoming action RPG for the PlayStation 4 developed by Platinum Games. The video consists of the same country village and battle scenes shown at Granblue Fantasy Festival 2017. During the village scene, the world of Granblue Fantasy, in which various races exist, can be seen completely reproduced in 3D. The series' trademark Grand Cypher airship can be seen floating in the sky. During the scene, you see all the different characters there, including the well-known abilities from the smartphone game, and eventually unleash a chain burst attack by connecting charge attacks. While originally slated for a release in 2018 in Japan, today's press release lists Granblue Fantasy Project RE Link's release date as to be announced. And you guys are checking out the gameplay here, and after looking at everything here and how they just kind of said, yeah, 2018, but now to be announced, I honestly think we're probably not going to see this game for about another year at the minimum, at least when it comes to the Western territories. They still have to finish it here. They're still developing the game. There's still a lot of stuff to go in there, but it's looking clean. This is one of the best looking RPGs I have seen when it comes to Japanese style RPGs on the PlayStation 4. I'm not sure if there's a better looking one than this because it has all the parties and it completely takes that world of Granblue Fantasy from the smartphone and brings it over to the PlayStation 4 beautifully. It looks absolutely phenomenal running on there, and I cannot wait to get my hands on it, but it's going to be a while. And why you guys should be excited or at least somewhat interested in this game, especially if you're a Platinum Games fan, the action is looking great on here. It has their classic slash them up, then kind of knock them into the sky, then you can air combo them, but then it has all those RPG stuff in it that you like too when it comes to the damage numbers. The leveling's going to be there, the new abilities and attacks that you learn, so it looks like a traditional action RPG but made in a way that Platinum Games can do it. It's a great world of Granblue Fantasy because for those who don't know, this is a very popular smartphone game when it comes to Japan. The developer Psy Games make a lot of money. They're investing this into Platinum Games to make a quality action RPG and to bring their smartphone game to more of an audience when it comes to the dedicated gamer out there. So I'm really excited for this one and I'm looking forward to playing it. And hopefully we get some more information when it comes to showing us something outside of this original footage because that's all they've shown so far, but still looks really good. So what do you guys think about Granblue Fantasy Project RE Link for the PlayStation 4? Is this your type of game? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. All right, Ninja, that wraps it up for this video here. Go ahead and check out the links in the description below. We've got Facebook, we've got Twitter. Go ahead and give us a like and a follow on our social media. Really helps us spread the content of PlayStation across the interwebs in addition to YouTube. Also, make sure you check out our Patreon and YouTube live gaming page and consider supporting Player Essence. When you do so, it gets you access to all sorts of cool benefits, perks, rewards, and emotes for your YouTube sponsorship. Well, check out the link in the description below and consider supporting Player Essence right here on YouTube. Hit that like button if you did like this video. Let me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future. And subscribe to Player Essence for the latest RPG, Japanese, and Nintendo gaming news. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you ninja for the next video. Peace.